I know this is difficult for you, Stephen, but the Sanctum is gone, and we need to plan for what comes next.
What's next? Armageddon has already happened. What's next is hell on Earth. The barrier has been breached. Expect the world to fall, city by city, nation by nation.
I'm not ready to give up, and neither should you.
It's not just losing the Sanctum that hurts us. It's also Banner.
We will handle him, as long as he doesn't become the Hulk.
It's his mind that I'm most worried about. That rift charge is just the start of the awful things he could conceive of. He is Lilith's most powerful weapon now.
Then you know what we need to fight back with, right?
We tried. Blaze is being impossible unless he gives us the parchment.
Shh. Voices carry. Let us lower ours.
Hunter, where are you? Have you heard everything that's happening?
What do? Lilith and her minions did a number on New York.
Yes, and New York is just a taste of what is to come if we do not stop her.
I haven't seen the city in such a state since Blade and I tore through Times Square. That was even worse.
Do you consider Blade one of your greatest rivals? Because I do not think Blade feels the same.
Oh, really? I thought we had a pretty good rivalry. We bring out the best in each other every time we fight. He must see that.
Maybe he talks about you with Peter.
No. No, there is no need to comfort me, Hunter. I know how to deal with disappointment. I will go into a dark room and sulk.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared.
Need to unburden, Hunter?
I heard Strange's spooky funhouse went poof. But look on the bright side. Things can't get any worse.
You never know. Things change.
They don't know how this all ends, huh? Well, if any other houses are gonna explode, we should take out an insurance policy.
I do not think losing your home to Lilith is covered.
He could always build himself another horrifying magic playhouse. I'd kill to live somewhere with an actual bed. The Abbey's the only home you ever had, right?
Correct. I spent my entire life here. And what came after.
So you'd be like Dr. Magic Man if this place went down in flames.
Of course. The Abbey is a part of me.
Sure is cozier than all the places I've ever bummed at.
I am almost afraid to ask.
Smart call. I won't say a peep to Dr. Strange about his house. Don't worry.
They actually said end of the world on the news. Any news from the West Coast?
Well, plenty of hellish threats across the 5 boroughs right now to keep them busy.
We can't wait for Strange. We need to start now.
We should already be out there, fighting.
Where's Caretaker? This is taking too long.
She and Strange will be here.
Got more coil for me? Let me do my
Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Say the magic word. What can I say except you're welcome? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? Nice. You brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Until next time.
Need a pick-me-up? The science is a bit hard to follow. Best if I don't explain it. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. In my case, literally, I can't stand apples. We could all be taking better care of ourselves. Farewell, Hunter. The doctor is in. Honestly, I rarely leave. That's exactly what I was thinking. This is better than a workout. Don't let this power go to your head. It's already gone to mine. Until next time, then.
Strange and Tony should start a Lost headquarters support.
I won't hold back.
I still say we should have built a fire. Ready to work?
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Peace.
This is not...
How can we help you, Hunter? So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
Not my best work, but it'll do. Not bad, right? Don't forget to write.
No pain, no gain. Think Dr. Strange knows Merle? Back again.
Give me a target.
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different. See you around.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Getting reports of zombies in the sewers.
Vampires in Manhattan? More vampires in Manhattan.
The green sky is growing.
All right. Let's not give in to rumors.
Sorry, Cap. I don't think these are just rumors. The old Spidey sense has been on double red alert since...
We lost the Sanctum? Perhaps now you understand why I was so adamant we save it. Think of the Sanctum as our world's supernatural ozone layer. When it breaks down, or explodes...
Holes open up. Only in this case, instead of a nasty sunburn, you get demons. Lots of demons.
And his children basked in his light as the temple of the false gods fell.
Oh, what album is that from?
The Prophecy. The dark god Cthon readies his return.
Well, does the dark god Cthon own a dude ranch in the southwest? Because there's a whole lot of something going on out there.
Should, probably tell them.
About?
The carnival. Johnny Blaze and the Quentin Carnival.
No way.
Who exactly is Johnny Blaze?
Sort of a jerk.
Legend. Famous stunt rider, fellow spirit of vengeance.
And keeper of the Parchment of Power.
The final page of the Darkhold. The missing piece my mother needs to complete the prophecy and free Cthon.
When were you gonna tell the rest of us this?
Welcome to our world.
The entire point of a secret guardian is to remain secret.
Yeah? From the look of things, I'd say your little secret is out.
With the barrier gone, our enemies must have been able to detect the page's foul presence. Lord knows what wretched evil Lilith sent to retrieve it.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum.
The Abbey feels so lonely without Agatha. Hydra forces are transferring some of their equipment out of this area, and you have a chance to intercept it. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
No sweat.
This could prove powerful. This will have to...
Good one!
You have earned this. Hell that.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
It's better if you quit now. Be happy you can still draw breath. Best I can do for now. More than enough. Hold still near the exit.
Forever in service.
I've been waiting for this.
have to fend off another attack from the Fallen. Lilith is relentless in her approach.
Serve her with honor. Mother, protect us.
I bet Lilith isn't going to like this.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
That will do.
Targeting systems active.
Okay, I felt that one. I'm on it. Probably best if you stay down.
You will have to do better than that.
You shouldn't try. You'll only embarrass yourself.
Your time has come.
Run from her now. I'm just gonna keep coming back. Mother made sure of that.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements. I may need some help here.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
If I can't heal up, she'll do it for me.
Taking the shot.
You suffer an eye for an eye.
Tell us what you know, fiend.
one's leaving unless Mother says so. Mother won't let me fade away. It won't be that easy anymore. That'll be healed before you can try again. Better come up with something. My name.
Ready? It is a good day.
Engage!
Slow me down.
Movement here! You think that's gonna get me?
Good.
Hydra Immortalis! Listen to you, Guardian.
I can only endure so much. This shall be of great help.
Wait to run now.
It is almost graceful the way you swing.
Try this on for size. That armor must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
You're mine.
That hurt!
The advantage is mine.
This should help.
I need a medic here.
The spider lives up to his name.
As ordered.
We need to help them.
Glad you've got my back.
You don't look so tough up close.
We're tracking the...
Position compromised.
Don't waste it.
I may require aid here.
Here we go again.
Very effective.
Come on, just tell us.
Leave some for the rest of us.
This one's for you.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
So don't get mad, but Caretaker wants to run Emo Kids tonight.
I am used to her taking over. She does this whenever I find my own path.
It's just for tonight, okay? I'll shut down the Emo Kids before I let her take over. Alright, let's do this.
Lead the way.
Tonight's ritual will prove to be an absolute treat.
Just another night of Caretaker putting words in my mouth.
Familial friction aside, I speak of her magic. Always a pleasure to watch one of the blood mystically work the room. I confess my ignorance as to her methods is quite thrilling. A rarity for any Sorcerer Supreme.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
She said you are leading it.
I suspect you have an opinion on the matter. Say what you must.
This is a far cry from observing.
I asked to run this meeting because we approach the moment of your death. I won't have amateurs bungle this.
Like magic? She brought us closer to what happened than anyone else.
On the contrary, her misguided approach reminded me of an old technique. It will reveal the truth while keeping you safe. Tonight I will cocoon your conscious mind from your past self. When you are ready, we can safely observe the events of your death.
Is this some kind of hypnosis?
No, it's old magic, once used to heal tormented minds. It allows one to observe and process past events that may be painful to consider.
Why did you not think of this sooner?
You've been gone so long. Until the last meeting, it didn't occur to me that the events of your death are, to you, quite recent. Now then, shall we proceed?
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
All right.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle.
Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you!
Not yet, but you will be. When I remove the shackles that bind
No,
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child. You have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
What did Lilith mean about your true self?
I think Sarah can shed some light on this.
I think you're right. Sarah knows her sister better than anyone alive. Perhaps she has insight on what Lilith meant.
I will talk to Sarah.
Sounds good.
Observing your own death can lead to sleepless nights, I know from personal experience. If you have trouble sleeping, I can write you a prescription. A joke, of course. I'm not licensed in this state.
You died predictably.
You sound disappointed.
Death for the hunter should not be so banal. Next time, add some spice. Get your legs stuck in a combine harvester. Have a sack of starving weasels tied around your face. Anything but demon powers.
I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be more to it.
Same here.
I always thought her attack on the Abbey was to recover the Darkhold, but it appears it was a means to an end.
What she said about me, my true self. Can you explain that?
No, it's nonsense, but she clearly believed what she said. Perhaps we can use this against her.
How?
When we're ready to face her, you may be able to divert her attention.
You want to use me as bait?
Well, if you're offering.
Why is using me as bait always your plan?
Because it works.
After I died, was that how you found me?
Yes. You and Lilith. With the Darkhold between you.
If she used it to kill me, how did she die?
The Darkhold is a dangerous book. Maybe the power was too much for her to control.
I know where my body ended up. What of Lilith?
The Knights of Wundagore took Lilith's body. I didn't ask where, and didn't want to know.
And the Darkhold?
Also provided to the Knights, in pieces for them to scatter throughout the world. It worked for centuries, until Hydra tracked them down.
That is all I wanted to ask.
Are you all right? This can't have been easy to relive.
No, not really. I have more questions than answers.
We'll answer them together, I promise. I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
That's all we had. You taking off?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
what are we gonna do without the Sanctum?
Thanks, Hunter. Let's converse, if you wish.
We better keep an eye on him. Last thing we need is a mentally unstable Sorcerer Supreme.
Strange and Tony should start a Lost Headquarters support group.
If you insist.
I still say we should have built a firing range first. See you around.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Damn it. We needed that Sanctum. Stay out of trouble.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off. Doctor Strange. Got more coil for me? If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. You find more coil, send it my way.
Good thing we've got her offspring on our side.
Anyone seen Charlie? I need some hellhound cuddles.
What are you up to, Ileana?
Being bored out of my mind.
Why not try to make new friends?
I've already done the plain nice thing with the X-Men. Not trying to buddy up to everyone here.
You have buddied up with Nico just fine.
That's different. I trust her.
I do not trust a lot of people either.
I find that hard to believe.
You know who my mother is. People are wary of me.
So you are distrustful.
It means I get to choose who I think is worthy of my time. I do not need to be popular.
I feel that.
It is better having a small circle of friends I trust.
I'm the same way. It's easier.
I am glad you have people you allowed into your life.
A little sappy, but thanks. The sanctum's gone. It's unbelievable. There really is nothing sacred to Lilith.
Bună ziua!
can't allow that helicopter to escape. Do whatever it takes to stop it before it departs.
They have not lost focus yet.
We don't have much time. Take down anyone in your path and stop that helicopter.
That's why I'm here. Can you feel the love?
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight. This should help. Welcome assistance. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Bad luck for you, friendo! Somebody call the meat wagon!
We've stopped the helicopter. Clean up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
You should never have come here.
Destroy.
People will do anything for health insurance these days. Strangely predictable, right?
Keep it up.
This shall be of great help.
Is this what you had hoped for?
Say hello to my little friend!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Just like old times.
You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed. Fixated on me.
By my side.
I'm still expecting the worst here. You should be pleased with our progress.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. Your fate is sealed. Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Why is that so fun?
Let's talk.
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
You are good at following direction.
Hunter, I only put up with the desert for you. Your mother may be one of the greatest challenges I have ever faced.
She is a formidable foe, but I have faith we will prevail.
I admire your conviction. What unnerves me the most is her ability to control others against their will.
You could ask Wanda what it is like.
Yes, she could provide some insight, but what do you think? What does it feel like to be under Lilith's control?
It must be like being held down against your will.
I have gotten good at repressing my own urges. But to have someone else repress my entire self, that sounds unreal. You know, I have a similar ability to hypnotically charm others.
So you can control people against their will?
It is a bit taxing for me, and anyone with a strong sense of will can break free of my control. But yes, though now I wonder what my victims experience.
I wonder if you could control my mother. Make her do a silly dance.
I'm sure your mother would break free of my control immediately.
Could be worth a shot.
Yes, but if you really want me to mesmerize her into dance, you should see me move these hips to a Latin beat. I could not think of a better way to relax. Time really flies when your head is in a medical study. We're really getting to know each other.
Chaos magic is a huge drain on my mental health, you know.
I never doubted this outcome.
Bunazua.
Things always look a little brighter in the morning. Unfortunately.
Doctor, I do not see a medical journal in your hand. Are you relaxing?
Ah, yes. It was finally time for a break. As they say in my home country, Pame Volta. I'm taking a stroll.
Where are you from, originally?
Nafplio. It is a beautiful coastal city in the Peloponnese in Greece. You should visit sometime.
The only thing I know about Greece is from listening to my mother's tales about gods and multi-headed monsters.
Ah, but you see, the real Greece is even more magical than any of Homer's epics. You Odyssey it for yourself.
I see Peter has rubbed off on you, Doctor. Your pun game is improving.
I may be relaxing, but I have to keep my mind active.
If Greece really is that magical, what drove you to leave?
My childhood was good, but it was not easy. My disease often prevented me from going outside, and my social interaction was limited. After university, I continued my research to find a cure for my affliction. For that, I had to follow the money out of the country.
Did you ever catch the money?
Some of it. But gaining proper funding was always a battle. I wish I had access to Tony's financial planners back then.
Tony does not need to chase money. Money seems to run to him.
Thinking on the past conjures painful memories, Hunter. It's funny. The more I try to run from my past, the more I realize that my fortunes haven't changed.
What do you mean?
I cured a blood disease, only to trade it for a blood obsession. I'm still hideously disfigured, and I remain a shut-in who endlessly pores over books.
I have been outside. It is full of bugs and dust. Inside, we have the 20th century's greatest invention, air conditioning.
Your positive outlook brightens my spirits. We have a word for people like you back in Greece, Hunter. It's Philos.
What does that mean?
Friend.